Hello everybody, BrioS here, and today I have for you the Bounty Hunter 2. This is the Marauder hero and it gives you a 30% C build bonus. As for the Marauder, it is one of the most beautiful mechs in the game, at least to me, partially because of nostalgia, because, Robotech and, screw Harmony Gold, screw you. But anyway, yeah, it's a really beautiful mech and it's a classic Battletech mech, and I used to play the board game a long time ago and I used it a lot in the game. But anyway, this mech was introduced into MechWarrior Online some time back, and I thought I'll revisit it with some new tech to show how it can perform on the battlefield. So let's get down to the build, the skills, and some gameplay to show what I've done with this Bounty Hunter 2. So let's talk about design intent. So the Marauder is a 75-ton inner sphere mech, and is what I call an egg-shaped mech. In other words, the side profile is really huge, but the front profile is kind of small. And that gives you interesting problems because from the side you're gonna lose your side torso really fast. This whole chunk here is your side torso, for example. So most of the time you have to face the enemy. That reduces the hitboxes in terms of proportion. This is the side, this is the center, and when you actually engage the enemy, it's one of those times you actually just face the enemy and wiggle your nose, as I call it, to spread that damage. So that's how you use the Marauder defensively. But as for offense, I've decided to make this a brawler. On my high mount right torso, I have a huge gun, and on the other side, because I don't want to put all on one side, on the other side I have two big lasers. So let's get down to the build. This is running an AC-20 and a dual snub-nose PPC build, 4 tons of ammunition for the AC-20, and 4 jump jets because the Bounty Hunter can jump. All this with a TCOM Mark 1 to give it a bit more range, and of course some velocity for the weapons. One thing good about the AC-20 and the snub-nose PPC, the AC-20 has a cooldown of 4 and a range of 270, and the snub-nose similarly has a cooldown of also 4, that's exactly the same, and a range of exactly 270. So the snub-nose PPC and the AC-20 actually match each other pretty well, so this is a very well mix, actually pretty well known, that's what I meant to say, combination of weapons. As for this build, you can actually do the same build on the 5M. The 5M actually has a 5% Heat Quirk, but the Bounty Hunter has a 10% range quirk. So let me just adjust the armor a bit. So let's get down to the build. With an AC-20, a Light Fusion 300 engine, I also have 13 double heatsinks. That gives me a speed of 64.8 and some jump capability, so I can use my snub-nose PPCs from up high. And the right arm has 23 points of armor after skills, and this will be used for shielding. As for the skills, being a brawler, I think what's most important is survival. So I put in 33 points for a full survival skill tree, giving me an armor bonus of 15% and a structure bonus of 30%. Do take note, Marauders have pretty substantial structure bonuses. I think it's 12 in the city, for example. So this is in addition to those structure bonuses. So this is going to make the Marauder a pretty darn tough mech. And once you get in close, you're going to need to turn and fight. Marauders are not the most mobile, agile mechs around. So I've put in 13 skill points on the right side. That gives you an XL of 10.5%, DCL 14, and the most important, a turn rate of 20%. I do not believe in investing in jump jets. 4 jump jets is just enough to jump over a cover and shoot a bit, but that's sufficient. I don't need to boost it, or rather I don't want to spend the SPs. 20 SPs is my pretty standard for this operations tree. That gives me a max heat capacity of 15% and cool run, that means heat dissipation of 10%. That's what I get this. And by the way, improved gyros is a really good skill node to get. That reduces screen shake. So if you're taking multiple hits from ACs, multiple hits from LRMs, multiple hits from those irritating rotaries, this will reduce the screen shake, so allowing you to see the enemy a bit better. It's quite irritating to get knocked around. For auxiliary, I put in 10 as usual. Almost all my builds do this. That's for dual cool shots, because this build is actually really hot, so I've got to manage the heat somehow. And 2 artillery strikes for the controversial strike damage. To round it off, I have only 15 points in survival. I am trying to get as much heat as possible, heat gen, so I'm going down the left side in this. That gives me a reduction of heat of 5.25%, pretty minimal, cooldown 2.25, almost negligible, but this is just to link the nodes, and a range of 3 and velocity of 6%. So that rounds up the skill tree for this Brawler Bounty Hunter, and I do like the pattern. It's a very nice reddish pattern. So let's get down to the battlefield to see how this does against the enemy. So let's go. Hello everybody, BrioS here. As you can see, this is my Bounty Hunter 2 on Mining Collective. We have made contact and yep, Echo 5 contacts in the tunnel. One giant tunnel, let's push it, Bravo lads.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Alpha Lance, we have a Dire in the tunnel, Echo 6.
New target acquired.
Target
Ah,
spotted.
but you have a Crab, Bravo, coming in to assist.
New target acquired.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
Artillery strike activated.
Fox 6 multiple contacts. Engaging Alpha.
About
Hello.
to start digging the setup standing low.
Goodbye, Mad Dog. You
New
lose.
target acquired.
Alpha Lance, Golf.
New target acquired.
We've already gained a quarter of the region. Keep it up.
Well, I'm fighting a bit far from the team. But hopefully we can get a few kills here and move on. What? Hello. Goodbye.
Acquired.
Foxtrot next, Alpha Lance.
New target acquired. New target.
Echo Echo King Crab.
Warning incoming. Destroyed.
Goodbye.
Target spotted.
Good work, Alpha Lance. One more Delta, Dire.
Spotted.
Help with the Dire.
Enemy is at 20.
Why can I not move? 8-5. That was a nice brawly game so far.
Acquired. New target acquired.
Do I have range for this shot? Yes, I do.
Acquired.
Because of the energy range quirk.
Spotted.
New target.
I have a bit more range. Let's go jump onto the
We
platform.
need to keep holding on to our resources.
I think I'll need a bit of boost from here.
Target spotted.
There's a Timber. Let's go say hi to him instead. Can I make the jump? Nope. Not enough forward velocity. But 9-5, I wish I had some MESC or something to go faster. Because I want those kills. I can do it. I can do it.
Fuel at 0. Target destroyed.
Well done,
New
team.
target acquired.
And I think there's a fresh Timber somewhere here.
Point Theta is ours.
Goodbye. Split second delay for firing that last shot. Very good work, team. but 5 kills in this very brawly bounty hunter. So let's take a look at the scores. The 766 damage, 4 solo kills, 5 of them, 5 kills, sorry, 4 solo kills, 766 damage, almost 600,000 C-bills. That's because of the 30% C-bill bonus for the hero mech. 4,000 XP without the 2 times bonus. This is a good game with 766 points of quality damage, no artillery strikes at all, and a score of 554, second in team. This Annihilator, don't ask me why he's in Bravo Lance, did really well too. So this is the very brawly 40-point alpha Bounty Hunter 2. Brawling is awesome. Big brawling, good again.